Come on. A couple weeks ago, I put up a video talking about the possibility of MySpace coming back, which I included in my nostalgia playlist. The question I have is this: is it going to be enough to suffice the nostalgia circuit, i.e., the millennials, or could it make bigger waves than that? This matter is making a buzz online. Still, at this point, only one can speculate how the success of a returning social network would go. But in my opinion, I think it could gain some ground outside of the nostalgia circuit, as I'll call it, because algorithmic dominated social media. I mean, does it really feel like it's making the cut anymore? I mean, sometimes it could turn into something of an echo chamber. But why all the algorithmic manipulation anyway? It might do you well to not go into this room for like the next few minutes. Could it be for the purpose of driving sales towards certain companies, or maybe even Facebook itself, for example? Could it be to promote certain batches of information over others, as if to fight misinformation? And I'll put quotations around misinformation. Social engineering. That didn't really seem to be the case for MySpace. So whether or not people had experience with MySpace in the past, I think that people might come around to exploring that possibility. I don't think anything could ever outcompete YouTube. Now, Rumble is a fairly new brand. It's supposed to be this alternative for YouTube. It's become the indie punk rock of the video scene, so to speak. And just like YouTube, Rumble offers something called Rumble Premium for ad-free viewing, as well as access to premium content. And I already talked about in that MySpace video, Vine making a comeback called Divine. Now, concerning that app, the exact download numbers have not been made public. There might be high-profile creator involvement and strong media coverage, but the Vine reboot is driven by nostalgia and the anti-AI crowd. People looking for a safe haven away from AI slop. Over 500,000 archived Vine videos appear on the reboot. But as of right now, in my eyes, it has yet to take the internet by storm. Just now, I was trying to search and see if they were putting out Divine compilations. The ones that showed up in search, they don't have very high numbers. I mean, maybe the goal is not to break into the mainstream. It might not be that big of a niche, but it's a niche nonetheless. And I'm not trying to be foul about it. But also take into consideration that in order to upload content, you pretty much got to create the video within that app. They have measures in place to ensure human ingenuity. But I think that the new age of content creation has already made its mark. Now, I haven't run into any talk about MySpace, if it comes back, taking the same approach as the Vine reboot. And I don't even know if MySpace is going to be like a content creator base anyway. It might to some extent or another. But at this point, we're just going to have to wait and see what the future unfolds. But for platforms like Divine and MySpace, it might not be all about the money. It might not be all about competition. After all, more money, more problems, right? But as for me, I've become very accustomed with blending AI with my content creation. And for the foreseeable future, I will continue to be posting on TikTok and YouTube. I don't post on TikTok frequently, but that might change. I think I'm just a little bit too lazy to act on some of my ideas for TikTok. And as I've said in the past, TikTok is something that I would treat like Vine anyway. But is it laziness or is it discouragement? Because I know that there is some algorithmic stuff going on there. Some stuff will get pushed, some things will get hindered. But I think consistency is key. It's like you got to play to the algorithm. You got to consider frequency. I mean, not frequency, but well, hang on. You got to be frequent in your activities, or else, as I've experienced, some of my posts will be just whispers in the wind. Maybe coming across one lucky person, assuming that's a person and not a bot. And by the way, what is it with bot accounts anyway on any platform? Because on some places, I doubt that some of my followers are not even real people. Could you just imagine the discouragement? Where you're doing something that seems like you're doing well, but it's attracting the attention of bots and not people? I mean, that's a very real possibility. Perhaps the Vine reboot is already aware of this, and that's why they've gotten very anal in their stance towards AI. And if MySpace does come back, then that might be something that they want to consider too. Because if MySpace is just going to be about the sufficing of nostalgia, then the primary activity there is probably just going to be kind of like in a strict sense, friends and family coming together. There might be some room for influencers and high-profile content creators, but a fine line would have to be established. I get that. Bot farming is a thing, And there are concerns, and I'll use this term loosely, conspiracy theories about bot farms. Maybe that's how algorithms are driven to work the way they do in the first place. Maybe that's how trends and public opinions are influenced. Hence the nostalgia circuit's hunger, especially. Well, I think I said plenty with this vlog post already. I'll end it with this. There's more content to come outside of the vlog on my channel. I actually just posted 2 new gameplay episodes. I have other ideas in the works, other topics to cover, other ideas to explore. But thank you for your time, especially if you made it this far. And if you like what I do, if you value what I do, hit like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications for whenever I post. This is a small channel that's been going on for almost a year, and may there be a lot more time to come, right?